the horseshit. Strip off and shake out those clothes. And if I don't hear the...
Alright, welcome back, you inglorious bastards and magnificent bitches. It is I, Doc Comeau, and we're just gaming. We're back for more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we're back near Skalitz, and we can start looking for people. And we probably shouldn't go through Skalitz. So let's, circle around the city and head for those last two areas before we probably end this Teresa part, because Skalitz is where we run into Henry. So let's save everybody before then, because you never know what kind of effects that has later on in the game. And if we come back to Teresa, the more fucking experience we can gain, the better off she's gonna be. So, ooh, can we, like, what do you got? Steel ball. I didn't want all of it. Yeah, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I do want to put my clothes back on. Jesus. No, Magpie's ring. Alright, now we can continue. How is this? 2 more survivors? 3 more survivors? I don't know. Please bring these items back to Henry. We need a lot more strength and agility, though. Henry needs to level up. Because Henry can use that goddamn, fucking dagger so I can start fucking stealth killing fuckers.
No! Where is it?
Woodcutter.
Julian?
What are you doing?
Don't be afraid. It's me, Teresa. Are you all right?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. Where is it? Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Where's what? I don't understand you.
Cutter! Woodcutter! They're everywhere! I need it!
Oh my god.
You're a woodcutter.
You're one of the woodcutters, aren't you?
Yes. Cutter. Where is it? Quick! They're everywhere!
Julian, you're not making any sense.
What happened?
What happened here? Did anyone else survive?
They came from everywhere, everywhere.
Where is it?
Where is it?
How did you survive? You were left here amongst all these bodies?
Everywhere.
Listen, if you stay here, they might come back and kill you. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No! Cutter! Where is it?
Oh
This
my
is going nowhere.
God! Pull yourself together, shitbag.
Listen well. A short while ago, they killed my little brother. And before that, Pa and Stibor. I'm not going to let anyone else get killed if I can help it. So for Christ's sake, pull yourself together and get out of here before I slap some sense into you.
I can't. They're everywhere. I can't go without it.
You asked for it, Julian. This is hopeless. How am I going to get through to you?
No. No, no. Where is it? No. Where is it?
What?
Julian, pull yourself together.
Here's your damn
Here's
axe.
your axe. That's what you were looking for, right? Now you'll be safe.
Cutter. Yes. My cutter.
Good, Julian. And
Now get the fuck out of here, you invalided piece of
others
shit.
are already on the way there. Run like the devil and don't look back.
Talmberg. Yes.
Alright, so now there's one more person to help. And then we can head into the city. Teresa's kind of an awesome woman. All right.
Only I hadn't lost that damn key. Fuck it. I won't budge.
Potter.
Master Potter? What in the name of God are you doing here?
I'm trying to get into my goddamn house.
Before, you ought to flee like everyone else.
I've got coin hidden there. I'm not going to just walk off and leave it. Listen, maybe you can help me. I've heard you mill people know how to deal with these kind of things.
Are you implying I'm a thief?
What are you implying? That I'm a thief?
Come now, don't play the innocent. We all know your father is no saint. You must have learned some secrets of the trade from him, no?
My father is dead.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I didn't know.
At least he has some manners. How'd you
How
survive?
did you manage to survive?
I hid out on top of the haystack until morning. Those heathens were sniffing around, but something disturbed them and they ran to the village.
Alright, you don't have a
Why
key?
can't you unlock the door? Don't you have the key?
Of course I do. That is, I did, but I lost it. I was bringing firewood from the woods. Just as I got to the footbridge, I saw that huge army. I dropped everything and ran home as fast as I could. I must have dropped that blasted key on the way.
Alright. You should run from here. It's not
still
safe.
Not safe here. Coin is no use to a dead man. You ought to flee to Tomberg while you can.
And leave my life savings to pillagers and footpads? Not a chance.
Where did you lose the key?
Where do you think you might have dropped the key?
I'm not sure. It must have been somewhere along the path from the woods. After I passed the footbridge. I was carrying firewood when the raid started. I dropped everything and ran. The key must have fallen on the way.
Alright, I'll help you.
Alright. I'll try and get that coin for you. But I can't promise anything. Where is it hidden?
This damn door is as solid as a rock. Alright. Once you get inside, go to the pantry on the left. There's a
We're gonna have to go find the damn key.
Price is hidden right at the bottom of it. Get it and bring it to me. Meanwhile, I'll keep watch here.
Woods. Footbridge. Do 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 do. Wood keys. Nice.
This could be the key the Potter lost.
Let's go bring him his key back. Well, actually, let's go take his fucking money. Can I get rid of that marker? Yeah. Okay. All right. I can't talk to him? I'd rather just give it. Alright, I just can't hand him the. Yeah, I'm fucking taking your money. You ain't getting that shit.
There really is a purse full of groschen here. And a pretty heavy one, too.
Cut the horseshit. Strip off and shake out those clothes. And if I don't hear the...
You don't fuck with me, bruh.
Mother of God.
No, my inventory. Armor. Black Hood. We don't need. Brown Hose. We don't need. Linen Hood. We don't need. Give a better nobleman's collar. Quiet dark shoes. $57. $89. Oh, we don't.
What?
Alright.
God almighty. With all the horror that's going on.
That was kind of easy, though.
Thought twice about killing us on account of money.
People can be swine. They see a corpse and come swooping down like carrion crows. You shouldn't feel bad about it. He got what he deserved.
He
Take the
did.
money. Take it and go to Tomberg. Warn them there and tell them to send help. I'll have a look around the village for survivors.
I'll do that. Take care of yourself, Teresa.
Alright. We're going that way. Alright. Now we should be headed towards Henry. Maybe get some new items for Henry. And then fucking find a way to, like, train strength. Alright. Now I remember doing this as Henry. I gotta find the fucking entrance again. That's Stibor. No, it's just the fucking Potter. No. Could kill him and take his money. Of course, there's no money of value, anything of value on any of these fucking dead people. And here we go. She said she came here to die, but like she's been helping people for a while. All right.
Tinker, no. Come here.
Yep, this is where she ran into Henry. Is she gonna lose Tinker?
Fuck off! Go on, go on, go on, go! Fuck's sake. Like rushing to find this fucking place.
This is why she's... Rest in peace, pup. You may have gotten away, but... You may have gotten in the way, but you weren't... Like, this is not the way. See it now? They're beating up Henry.
Henry? Right, you whole sons. I've had just about enough of you.
She's overied up. It's time to fucking tell him to fuck off.
Hey, go fuckers!
Hey, go fuckers!
That's, I don't know what to say.
That's a
Don't
fucking
have to
story.
say anything. You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
I'd like to ask you
There's something
something.
else I'd like to ask.
The time we were swordplay.
Remember how we were sword fighting together? The next morning, Ma scolded me on account of that scratch on my hand.
Oh dear. Sorry about that.
That's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her.
About the stolen silver.
Your pa and Stebor were really stealing from the royal mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance. And there's not much that pair won't do for an easy groschen.
Yeah. In a way I can understand how God did it for us, but it was really a response.
It definitely was.
Tell anyone? Will you?
I won't, I promise. So what happened to the silver?
Pa handed it over, as always, to that slimy fellow, and he took it away. What happened to it then, I don't know.
What about Freyfar?
Your pa really wanted to marry you off to Master Tobias.
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Freyfar since the raid?
I haven't. Either he's lost interest, Or he's forgotten about me. Not that I'm complaining. Uncle Peshek would be happy to marry me off too, especially if there was something in it for him. I'm glad that's in the past.
Aye, I don't blame you.
About you, Bianca, going to the woods.
Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods. You really ran into a wolf. I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but I used to say those are even worse than wolves.
Some of them can
Good
be.
thing you were there with Bianca.
You were brave, helping the
Going
survivors.
back to help the survivors. That was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along, I doubt I'd be here to tell the tale.
You know what our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
Well, I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage.
You went back to bury your family?
Did you go back to Skalitz again? To bury your pa and your brothers?
Yes, along with some more of our neighbors. We had an escort from the retired garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Nice.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines, but his grave is on the hill where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there. I know it's not consecrated ground, but what could I do?
God will understand. I buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house. It's what they would have wanted.
Yes. Father and Stibor are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves.
Alright, that's all.
I have no more questions.
That's all. Thanks for telling me about it.
Thank you for telling me about everything, Teresa. I know it isn't easy to talk about.
It helped to talk to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one piece.
Yeah, so am I. And I'm glad you did too.
By the way, Henry, I have something for you. The soldiers gave it to me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but, you know, it belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalitz crest. I'd like you to have it, to protect you, and as a keepsake from home.
Yes.
Sure. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for everything.
Hell yeah. Woman's lot. Trophy earned. What about the rest of your, like... How do I know which one's in what? I don't know. So that's weight. I guess that's it. You got anything else to say?
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
You are too, baby girl. What's the dog wandering around here?
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents,
He was, yeah. He was also
his
came to.
master's dead body. Faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he
What's
doing?
he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then.
What does the miller think about it?
What does the miller have to say about it?
He
I'd
can't
like to-
stand him.
I'd like to take him with me.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that he'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Is he obedient?
Obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Nah. Spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here.
Okay.
He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah,
I want to take him.
I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skallets. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Yes.
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's
Yes.
a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
I'll take him.
Alright. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
There you are, Mutt.
Hey, Mutt.
We have to get you a better name.
Remember me? From Skallets, remember? You wanna go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Dogs. From this moment on, you have a canine companion. He is your best friend who will protect and help you. You must take good care of him. You can talk to him and feed him, ideally with meat. Give him commands and reward him with praise. You can, using the hail commands. You also have the new skill of Hound Master. Determines how well your hound is trained and what commands you trained him. You gain experience by using the commands and other with your dog. In the saddle sidekicks tab, you can see his stats, which is important, which is obedience. It tells you whether your dog will obey you or not. Its level will keep falling with every injury, and also if you neglect your dog for long. If obedience falls too low, your dog will stop healing. Okay. Boom. Are you peeing on her, dude?
Look what I've got for you.
He just tried to pee on her. He tried to pee on Teresa. We need food for you.
Good fella. That's my boy. Here. Heel.
Alright, did you got anything else to say? Fancy, I'd like to know. I want to ask about Skallets.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skallets. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How'd you get me
How
here?
did you get me away from Skallets?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What happened with the bandits?
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibashek with him. It won't be safe in Skallets for a while yet.
Okay. What about Zibashek has done
Why
that?
would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work.
Yeah, he
Doesn't
seemed like a
surprise me he
shitbag.
joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those humans, they call them, when the humans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard.
What a shitbag, huh? What happened to Sir
Where's the
Radzig's sword?
I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised Father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still
Oh, I'll
alive.
find that fucking bitch. What happened to the other Skelligs,
What
folks?
happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them.
They're up to no
They're
good somewhere.
The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What happened to Sir Radix?
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from the Cumans?
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. Kept me for last.
Damn.
After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
You're
I
welcome.
owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
Enough about Skalitz.
I won't
Sorry.
trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
I'd like to know.
I'd like to know.
How do you like Rattay?
How do you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls.
We're gonna try and romance Teresa.
And they took us in our
Take her
home.
in as our wife.
For how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How the
How
scholars
are the
folks
Skalitz
getting on?
They're alive. That's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
What do you know about the
Do you
Cumans?
know anything about those Cuman rapists? About... You know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them.
So we're in
We'll never
Hungary.
see them again.
Alright, that's all for that.
That's all.
Let's take a walk.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Alright. Alright, so, let's point ourselves towards the fucking town. Let's head to town. I'm gonna go try that quest. Actually, no, let's go talk to Sir... No, do we have stuff? See if the apothecary's open, because if that is, we can sell some stuff. Let's check our inventory, because we need some money. Yeah, because we can sell that. Sell that, yeah. Yeah, see, we can sell some stuff. I don't know what that symbol is. Is it because I'm over full? I remember eating too much. I like how we have the Scallot stuff. Are you still closed? No, nice. I want to sell you stuff.
My respects to you.
Let's trade. Sell. All right. Oh no, I want to sell all 17 of those. All 5 of these. All 11 of these. All 9 of these. All 21 of these. We don't need salt. We don't need the spade. Alright. Boom, check the baggage. We're gonna haggle a bit.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
I want 50 groschen.
We agreed?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
I want 50 groschen. Fitted, 44? No. 48.5.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
$47.
Alright, so?
Now let's talk about our debt. About that debt. Pay him.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that'll be it. Alright, now we can, I think we're cooking with elbow grease. We got ourselves a nice new companion.
Good people.
We got some groschen in our pockets.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
We're going to head back to the mill. We're going to save it, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, I'm Comeau, and we're just gaming. Peace!